said I'm a free man, free to do just what I like, but I just don't seem to like what's new to me. Now I'm no one's man in these streets that I've been walking.
I gotta try to get car into the shop today, but right now I have a meeting, so yeah. So meeting went very well, and now we're actually meeting.
I haven't eaten all
Tommy
day.
J. What's happening? Why? Okay, is this really Ted Turner's restaurant?
Yes, it's Ted Turner's.
So we're at Ted Turner's restaurant.
How you doing?
We got food.
Sorry, we interrupt you.
Did she get bison or beef?
Ew, I did not get bison.
She's not about that
Not about the bison?
Don't say ew.
Let's see.
I should have asked for a piece of bison. May I have ketchup in mayonnaise?
Alright, take a quick bite and tell us what you think. It's a burger.
The mayonnaise and whatnot.
Here we go.
I'm supposed to take a bite. It's good.
It is good.
You look surprised.
Good job, Ted Turner.
You surprised that it's good?
She thought it was going to be bad, apparently.
Oh, okay.
So, for everyone's information, this is the Monster.
Guys, did y'all need mustard, mayonnaise, or ketchup?
So this is the Monster, and the Monster is Tommy J's niece, Bison. You gonna take a bite?
No, I already know what it tastes like.
Well, I don't.
Well, then that's
Come on, get a bite. Get a bite.
Take a bite. Oh, this is too messy. This is like 9. Can you tell the difference? A lot of people can't.
A bison?
Slightly more gamey. Just slightly though. It's not as. I've had gamier bison, and I prefer
Like the one that you had the last time? Where was that? Hole in the wall.
Three Forks, I think it's called. It was a bit more tough. This is a bit more tender.
Yeah.
So
you like a tougher burger?
For bison, yes. Because it was more gamey.
Gamey
This
and tough
to me,
are two
this tastes
different-
a lot like beef.
Yeah.
The one I had before did not taste a thing like beef.
I don't know, maybe you had some that was on its way out.
Well, I liked it.
You liked it?
I did like it. They have checkered napkins, so.
I like mine fresh.
Okay, so that was actually a really good burger. I was really happy with that. On my way back to the house right now, gotta pick up my laptop, head back across the bridge to fencing. I guess I should have just brought it with me. I didn't know I was gonna be out this late.
They make me feel like nothing. I tell my friends it's here where we begin. I say I'm better than I've ever been. It's like an inner roof that's caving in. I've never been this messed up. Oh, every day's a one step forward and a 3 steps back when I'm a free man again. This burns through the summer, back on my feet by the winter. I hope it feels like you want it, don't like it as a free man. A day, a week, a month is over. It feels the same, drunk or sober. I hope it feels like you want it, don't like it as a free man again. She said, now you're free, man. You better chase those dreams, and I don't think you're the perfect fit for me. I do believe.
Okay, so tonight was like a really slow night. There was only 2 fencers that showed up, and that's just because a lot of my students are out on spring break and stuff. So I'm going to geek out in a photography way here for a second. So if you're just here for the vlog and you're not into photography stuff, just skip here to here and the vlog will continue with the rest of the day. But other than that, if you noticed some of the footage being different in my in the fencing footage, that's because I was using a different lens. I popped on this lens right here. Now, it may look kind of old, and that's because it actually is. I believe it's from the 80s, and this is actually a Canon 50mm lens. Now, the reason why I would use such an old lens is because, one, you can pick these things up like anywhere, because a lot of people don't really realize that they're actually still sort of useful. A lot of the old film cameras back in the day had removable lenses. and they're 35mm cameras. So I go to thrift stores, garage sales, and I'll find those old cameras and I'll pull the glass off of these cameras. Then you jump on Amazon or a place like B&H, and then you get mounts. So this particular camera is a Sony camera, and this uses an E-mount lens. That's the specific mount that Sony created for most of their mirrorless camera. And this is a Canon FD mount. So you get a converter like this little boy right here, and then you're going to marry these two mounts together like this. FD mounts were a bit different. They're kind of difficult, you know. And again, a lot of this is all hacking stuff, but it's a way to kind of save on money. All right, and now I'm gonna switch out the lenses real quick. And now you have a f1.4. You can see how blurry it's going to be getting. And I'm sorry, this is a really close up of my face that you're seeing right now. You have an f1.4 50mm lens. That's why it's so tight on my face right now. And the problem with these lenses is they're not great for video because there's no autofocus. Remember, these lenses are all manual. They're from like the 80s. So it's before autofocus and anything. So all of it's going to have to be manual. So to twist it closer, I have to actually manually twist it with my hand where I can back up. You can see the beautiful bokeh that you get behind you though. I mean, my hand's completely blurred out. You can see the blurred lights and everything. And as I get closer, I rack it into focus right there. Anyway, back to my lens. And then you're back to the autofocus, which now can change back and forth between that and this. But this is great for stills, and I really want to use it tonight and get some long exposure stuff. So it's a bit early and still light outside, but I'm going to wait for it to kind of die down and then get some still stuff. And I still have some film left on this camera too that I want to use. I love shooting photographs and video, guys. I just love this stuff. Okay, you guys can keep watching now. We're done geeking out. Okay, so as I was telling the other guys in there, the people who actually like photography and were listening, I'm going to try to go get some long exposures and stuff downtown with this really cool lens that I've got. But as you can see, it's still pretty light outside, but that's fine. Hopefully I can get a little bit of some of the sunset. It's also getting really cold out here. I don't know why.
3 steps back when I'm a free man again. This burns through the summer.
So I found this parking garage in downtown Jacksonville. Pretty cool. And guys, like it overlooks this Main Street Bridge. I'm getting some really, really cool pictures and stuff.
It feels the same, drunk or sober. I hope it feels like you want it. Don't like it as a free man again.
Well, that's the end of today, guys. Got some pretty cool pictures. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog
I
here.
hope it feels like you want it. Don't like it as a free man